foreign mommy? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm from Canada. Get out of here. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Kira. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I thought I would do 5 things that this mixed girl is tired of hearing. I am by no means speaking for every mixed person ever, just me. Though I do feel that many mixed people may share similar viewpoints. I don't actually know, and I don't claim to speak for everybody. I'm only speaking for myself. So yeah, let's get into it. Number 1 is, of course, the one, the only. What are you mixed with? Sugar and spice and everything nice is usually how I answer that question. I get why people want to ask that. I get it. I really do. I don't think it's ill-willed. I don't think it doesn't make any sense. Like, sure. But the reason I don't like it is because, let's be honest, no one is purebred, really. Most people are a mix of more than one culture or more than one ethnicity, but for some reason, it only seems to matter if those identities are polarized, aka white and black. Because people can be Irish and Scottish, or Irish and, I don't know, Norwegian, or even Jamaican and Trini, and people won't ask them, what's your mix? But because, and I do get it, I get it, but because the two cultures that I guess have created me are from opposite colors, apparently my mix is just so freaking interesting. I really do understand the curiosity, but it's, just to be honest, it's annoying. It's so annoying. And it's like, does it matter? I was raised in Canada. Can I just tell you that? Because, and this brings me to another thing I'm tired of hearing. Number 2, what I also get asked is, oh, how did your parents meet? Because the answer for what am I mixed with, I say Trini and Irish. Was my mother born in Ireland? No. Which is another reason why the question is very like, because it's the same thing as me asking a white person, where are you from? And they'll either say Canada or the US, or they'll talk about their long ago heritage where their great-great-great-grandmother came over on the Mayflower from wherever the frick. But because I look like this, I have to answer these questions as if my parents like came directly from those countries, which they didn't. I get asked how did my parents meet because for some reason when I tell people my mix, they think that my parents were born in those countries. I'm here to tell you that's not how it works. No, my mother is Canadian. My father was actually born in England, but was raised in Canada. However, I do say Trini and Irish because that is the heritage that those trees grow into. But then people say, how do your parents meet? And I'm like, this is why I didn't want to talk about this, man, because you don't get it. And you're gonna make me explain a bunch of things that you're also not gonna get, and I'm just gonna be frustrated and you're gonna be confused. So can we just skip it and just treat me like a human? Does it matter where I'm from? Ooh, I actually have a lot of deep-seated anger about this that I'm just kind of really reaching into right now. So that's gonna be fun. But just going back to why I don't like, why I don't even think the what are you mixed with is necessary is I would love for us to move into taking people as they are in front of us. We don't really need to categorize them. We don't need to label people to be able to understand them. Just look at me and listen to me, and you'll understand what I'm trying to say, and you'll understand who I am. You don't need to know all the labels that you are used to putting people in to be able to perceive me in the present. Does that make sense? And that can go for a lot of things. That can go for race, that can go for sexuality, that can go for gender. You don't need to know what box that, let's be real, has been constructed by society. We don't need to know what box everybody would check on the government documents that don't even have the correct amount of boxes or representation in order to communicate with someone. We don't need that. We don't have to do that. I would love for people to stop doing that. But really quickly, just on the government documents, biracial is not an option on a lot of government documents, which is why part of the reason, there's so many reasons, but part of the reason why a lot of mixed race people identify as Black. There's also the one drop rule. However, should we really be operating off of a system like that? Maybe not, but anyway, besides the point. My point was just to say that a lot of government documents don't recognize my identity as valid. And maybe it would be different if I was only getting asked it every so often, but especially for mixed girls or mixed people probably, I'm sure. For mixed people who date, that is like one of the first questions you get asked all the time. What are you mixed with? Your mix is so cool. What are you mixed with? And I know it comes from, well, here's the thing. I have never actually dated someone who has asked me that. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I tend to not like the people that ask me that, especially right off the bat. I tend to not like them. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it mirrors people's understanding of the world. If you understand the world as in the boxes that society has told you to check and look for and label people as, we're probably not gonna vibe. Number 3. You're foreign. I love foreign girls. Foreign mommy? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm from Canada. Get out of here. Ridiculous. So the extent, specifically the extent that certain Black men will go to make it seem like their girl is foreign, get out of here. People being like, oh, I like you because, you know, you're foreign and you're mysterious. I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada. I'm Canadian. I'm your foreign mom. Get out of here. Are you serious? And you know, I blame the rap songs. I blame 21 Savage. I blame them for making men want to call someone foreign like it's something cool. Like, oh, okay, I'm from Canada, but okay, whatever. Oh, I'm foreign. You got me. Ridiculous. Number 4, you look exotic. Similar to foreign, but different, very different. Because this exotic thing I would get from teachers, professors, or like even just people in the industry talking about me looking exotic and how that's marketable, I guess. A professor should not be calling me exotic. I think that's strange and red flaggable. But yeah, like I remember in college, we were like analyzing, our teacher was looking at our headshots and like critiquing them. And my teacher looked at mine and it was like in front of a bush, like a nice green leafy bush. And my hair was down and curly. And she was talking about my hair and how I look like I'm in a jungle and my hair is curly and I look exotic. Guess how I felt about that? That's racism. The fact that you see somebody with my skin complexion and curly hair and you have to call me exotic, do some journaling, do some deep-rooted reflection on why that's your go-to. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm from Canada. And number 5, where are you from? No, where are you really from? I got I specifically remember getting that in grade 5. Probably got it before then too. Definitely got it after. It's this really interesting thing where a white person will ask you where you're from, and I say, Oshawa, Ontario. And they say, no, where are you really from? As if like they really know. As if like they can see that you lied. You can't. You with the curly hair and the brown skin, you can't really be from where I'm from. So where are you really from? And then the girl who I had that exchange with said I was from Africa. And I was like, okay, I'm 10. If you think I'm from Africa, maybe I'm from Africa. We're all from Africa. At the end of the day. Where is this going? Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic where like the other person thinks they know you better than you know yourself, and thinks they know race and geography and ethnicity more than you. Racism. But you can't assume that because somebody is brown that they've been raised in Africa or that they've even been to Africa. You cannot assume that they've actually, especially when I'm talking about like people in school that I grew up with, who the frick are you to assume that I've been anywhere you haven't been? We grew up in the same neighborhood. Like, I live around the corner from you. And I was born down the street. Just because I have brown skin, curly hair, doesn't mean that I am this foreign, exotic lady. What I'm really trying to get across in this video, I hate being fetishized. I hate it. Can we stop that? Can we not do that anymore? Stop fetishizing mixed people and black people. Like, stop fetishizing me. And I hate it. Oh my God. It's almost like my mixedness is seen before me, which obviously, like, you know, your physical appearance precedes you a lot of times. Like, people will see you before they speak to you. But it's almost like it's the most important thing. The fact that I'm biracial is the most important thing. It precedes all of me, and my identity doesn't matter until I answer these questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so people can label me in one box or the other, decide what they want to think about me, and then listen to me through that preconceived perspective. And I hate it. Fetishizing isn't cool, and I can see right through it, like the minute, especially when it's your second question to me is, what are you mixed with? You're not here for me. You're here for your idea of what a mixed person is and if it's cool or it's unique or it's different. You're not here for me. You don't care what I have to offer you. You're here for the shell and what that does for your ego. I don't know. But yeah, that is 5 things that I am tired of hearing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below if you got something to say, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.